Sasha looking for the bank statement on Becky Lynch to win the championship. Charlotte gonna send Sasha flying out of the ring. Figure eight. What's Becky gonna do? What's Becky gonna do? Sasha, look at Flair. Flair's on Sasha. Flair on Sasha. Flair on Sasha.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
The fan reaction to our WrestleMania match was beyond anything I could have expected.
We saw history made tonight by 3 superstars.
A lot of people were saying it was their favorite match of the night, which, damn right it was.
But I wasn't satisfied. Charlotte couldn't beat me on her own. She needed her daddy to keep me away from his little girl.
Sasha was a little jealous.
She's on the top of the mountain, she's the champ. But not for long, because these goosebumps she feels are for me. She may be the queen, but I'm the boss. And a few months later, at Raw, I got a chance to make that perfectly clear. And this time, Daddy wouldn't be around to help her.
Here we go, match underway for the WWE Women's Championship.
Tonight could be the night for Sasha Banks. She's been waiting so long for this opportunity, and tonight, the opportunity's knocking on her door.
Tonight could be the night Sasha finally realizes she is inferior to the Queen. One-on-one for the championship for the first time ever. 2 long-time rivals.
These 2 women know each other so well. They're going to be able to meet each other at every single opportunity.
It's going to get gritty. It's going to get dirty, as we see from the opening bell. These 2 trying to out-muscle one another.
I don't know if that's a smart move from Sasha Banks.
Almost a slightly conservative approach. Neither one of these 2 want to make any early mistakes.
Can't afford to make any mistakes. And Charlotte backing Sasha into the corner.
Create a little bit of an opening here. Oh.
Banks out of the way. Banks with the roll-up. Shoulders down on Charlotte, who kicks out.
Banks is going to have to do just that. Rely on her quickness.
Get out, Charlotte. Let's go.
Cover by the challenger. She's got the ropes, and the pin is broken. All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
Banks is on a roll.
The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Meteora. Big boot. Sasha Banks is making her presence known.
Can I just point out how absurd it is that Sasha Banks has not had a one-on-one title opportunity until tonight? She's been here for 10 months.
Hey, Banks has had her chances. For example, she had a triple threat at WrestleMania where she failed to win the title. The women's roster here has never been bigger, and sometimes you have to seize an opportunity like a triple threat or a fatal 4-way. I should mention that WrestleMania match Corey's alluding to might very well have been won by the boss until Ric Flair got involved and kept Banks from taking part at the end of the match. And she was a sore loser about it. No wonder she didn't get any opportunities after that. Charlotte has been unstoppable for almost an entire year. She's been a champion here for 307 consecutive days. That's the longest reign since Trish Stratus held the previous women's championship.
Well, that just says it all, doesn't it, Cole? She won the Divas title last year, retired it at WrestleMania, won the women's championship the same night, and has been successfully defending it for a month. That is why she's the queen.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
There's a lot to be said of Charlotte's title dominance. As you guys mentioned, yes, she is currently the owner of the longest reign in over a decade, but reigns are meant to end, and the boss is the biggest threat yet.
Renee, you're the best because that's true. A decade ago, a young upstart by the name of Mickie James ended Trish's record reign and became... And Sasha Banks now. What is the boss going to do? She's running away. To her feet. A right hand. Sasha's finally realized she's no match for Charlotte because she was climbing out of the ring and was about to jump over the barricade.
And now Charlotte's going to take advantage even more.
I don't quite see it that way, but nonetheless, Charlotte with a big boot to the face of Sasha, who's in trouble.
Charlotte's doing everything she can to keep the boss down. She knows that if Sasha keeps moving,
mocking the boss.
Charlotte just realized that she doesn't belong.
Yeah, all she did was fire Sasha up. Who drives Charlotte into the apron spine first. And now Charlotte trying to create space and stay away from the boss.
Charlotte back in the ring.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sasha just threw the title to Dana Brooke. This looks familiar.
And the official put Dana. Dana flying to the locker room.
See you, bye, Dana, to the back.
Little lion cheating and stealing. This is a great call.
Sasha Banks idolized Eddie Guerrero, the best to ever do that.
Let this match be one-on-one.
Classic Latino heat, but will it pay off for the boss?
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Back now inside the ring. Just 6 days ago, SmackDown Live hosted the WWE Draft. Raw's second pick of the night was Charlotte. Raw picked 7 other competitors before picking up Sasha Banks. That has to be bothering the boss.
Oh, definitely does. Sasha calls herself a legit boss, so the fact that other superstars were deemed as more valuable has to be painful for Banks. Frankly, I think Charlotte deserves the higher draft spot.
Banks delivering big-time offense.
Uh-oh, gentlemen, it is turning into boss time.
I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys.
But the spoils will only go to the victor, and I have a feeling we're close to finding out exactly who that will be.
Cover for the championship! Byron, help me make sense of this decision. I'm not sure I can, Michael. Oh, man. Forearm to the face!
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
A swing out.
Beautiful neck breaker.
You guys brought up Charlotte getting picked before Sasha in the draft, and I think Sasha finds inspiration from it, not anger. It's put a huge chip on her shoulder, and she wants to prove her worth right out of the box.
That's right, Renee. Winning that title and beating the first woman picked in the draft will prove that Banks is the boss. Charlotte is feeling the desperation. The queen is reeling. It's a new era for Raw, but it might be the end of Charlotte's era as champion.
The boss is so close to her dream.
Dana Brooke has been sent to the back, and that changes the dynamics of this match drastically.
A calculated risk by Sasha Banks there. She could have gotten Charlotte disqualified with that trick and would have only earned a non-title win.
Banks knows that this is a big match, and the new GM wouldn't stand for a finish. The boss read the situation perfectly.
Suicide dive! Strong words from Banks earlier tonight as she claimed that Charlotte's been dodging her ever since both women set foot in WWE last year.
It's not a claim, Michael, it's a fact. In the last 10 months, these two have been in WWE. Charlotte has yet to face Sasha one-on-one before tonight. That's just absurd.
That's because Charlotte has plenty of other, more deserving challenges. Natalya and Paige. Those are women with accomplished WWE resumes. While all the quote-unquote boss has done is lose and complain.
Sasha Banks is scaling the ropes a second time. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Sasha Banks is scaling the ropes once more.
Last night at Battleground, Sasha Banks made Charlotte tap. If the boss can do that again.
Dangerous part of town here. Charlotte thwarting whatever plans Banks had for the moment. Now the queen.
Oh yeah, Sasha's in a world of trouble now that Charlotte's come to meet her up on that top rope.
Look at this, just rifling off rights. The queen is about to end this. If this connects, it's game over for the boss.
Oh my God! Banks hung up on the top rope and Charlotte in firm control.
There's no way Sasha recovers from that.
I don't know what Charlotte's got planned, but I don't think it's gonna look good for Banks.
Oh no, what's the queen doing? Sasha Banks is hurt. Oh my. Oh no.
Look out! Oh, Salt! Incredible athleticism! back into the ring. Charlotte.
This is it. Time to go to school.
Banks says not today.
Roll through. Oh, Sasha may have Charlotte where she wants her. Look at this.
Oh, Charlotte get attacked.
Hang on, Queen.
Look at the torque on Charlotte's back.
Oh, Charlotte using her long legs to get to the ropes, forcing the referee to break the hold, but the damage has been done. Well, both these women are absolutely spent, Corey. They have given it their all here tonight.
Both women trying to regroup, come up with a new plan that was so close for Sasha Banks.
Sasha struggling to try to get back to her feet. Charlotte as well.
Who can push through? Who can overcome?
Oh, backstabber! Big statement! Charlotte's in trouble! What's Charlotte gonna do?
We got a new champion!
Here